welcome back to Readaroo Kids. My name is Miss Kristi, and today we're reading a book about some of our favorite characters, the critters. And it's called Being Thankful. Let's find out how our favorite critters learn that being thankful is the best way to be. Being Thankful by Mercer Mayer. I stopped my scooter in front of the toy store. Wow, I wish I had a Speed Blaster ZZ scooter with silver wheels, I said. You already have a scooter, said my mom. It's not nearly as good as the Speed Blaster ZZ, I said. On our way home, we passed the movie theater. Boy, I wish I could go to the movies, I said. But we're going to watch a movie at home tonight, said my mom. We did watch a movie on our TV, but it wasn't nearly as good as going to the movie theater, even if we did have popcorn. The next day at school, Gator was wearing brand new AR Flyer sneakers. I wish I had brand new AR Flyer sneakers instead of my plain old blue ones. At home, when it was little sister's turn to use the computer, I asked when I was going to get a computer of my own. But you have a computer, said my mom. Sharing isn't as good as having your own computer, I said. At dinner, I said I wished we could go out to a restaurant to eat. I like having dinner at home, said my dad. Don't you wish we had a bigger house with a pool and an elevator? I asked. I like our house just the way it is, said my mom. As we were reading before bed, Dad stopped the story and said, There are a lot of people who would love to have things like ours. You should be thankful for what you have instead of focusing on what you don't have. On Saturday, Tiger's dad took us for a ride in his boat. I wish we had a boat, I said. Going on a boat ride is fun, said my dad. Not as much fun as a ride on our own boat, I said. The next day, our whole family went out for ice cream. The boy behind us got a giant ice cream sundae with whipped cream and a cherry on top. I wish I had a sundae instead of this boring cone, I said. But little sister bumped into me and dropped my ice cream cone. Look what you did, I said. I wish I had a big brother instead of a dumb little sister like you. Little sister started to cry. Say you're sorry, little critter, said my mom. You didn't want your ice cream anyway. The next day, I went to see Grandma and Grandpa's farm. I helped Grandma feed the chickens. See how happy the chickens are to eat their seeds? Grandma asked. I smiled. Grandma was right. Next, I helped her feed the pigs. See how happy the pigs are to eat our leftover food? Said Grandma. Cute little piggies, I said, and smiled again. It felt good to make the farm animals happy. Then we picked blueberries. I wanted blueberry pancakes, but Grandma and I made Grandpa's favorite, blueberry pie instead. That made Grandpa happy. I wanted to pet White Kitty, but then Gray Kitty jumped in my lap, so I petted her instead. That made Gray Kitty happy. After that, I wanted to watch TV, but instead Grandpa played his ukulele and Grandma and I sang along. That made everyone happy. The next morning, I found a blue rock next to my bed. Why did you give me a rock, Grandma? I asked. It's a thankful rock. I have one too, Grandma said. She showed me her green rock. Remember how happy the farm animals were with what they had? And how happy we can be when we decide to appreciate what we have? I nodded. Then Grandpa pulled his thankful rock from his pocket. That's what it means to have gratitude, to be thankful for everything in your life, said Grandpa. Sometimes, when I forget, I look at my thankful rock and I praise God for His goodness and for all the things I'm thankful for. Like you, little critter. When I got home, little sister yelled, "I wish I got to go to the farm instead of staying here in our boring old house." Mom looked at me. "And I wish I had brand new purple overalls with silver sparkles like Bunny instead of these yucky old pink ones. And I wish—" "Little sister," I said, "I brought you something." I gave little sister a red thankful rock. I explained that Grandma and Grandpa told me about being thankful. When I start wishing for stuff, I look at the rock and remember all the good stuff I already have, I said. Then I start feeling happy again. Try it, you'll see. Little sister gave me a hug. The next day, little sister took her thankful rock everywhere she went. She even took it to the bath with her. She even kept it on her pillow that night. I think she looks happier already. I loved reading with you today. If you liked this book, be sure to give it a thumbs up below. You can also click on the subscribe link to make sure you get a notification every time we post a new story so that we can read together again soon. If you'd like activities to go along with these books, you can head over to readarookids.com. There's also a link in the description. There we do puzzles, games, crafts, and even some science experiments. If you'd like to get our free monthly activities, be sure to follow us on our social media. Again, I loved reading with you today, and I hope that we can read together again soon. Until then, Readaroo loves you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.